We're going to talk about do this now before buying your Tesla, before you even place your deposit. Here's what everything I'm looking at before you place a $250 deposit to secure your vehicle delivery process and everything. So here's everything you need to do that you need to do now before buying your Tesla. I'm going to give you all of the different step by steps. It's like maybe a 5-step process here on things that you might not be thinking about before you purchase. And so right now there's plenty of incentives that are all pretty much ending by the end of the month. You've got 5 days, 5 or 6 days at this point to not only place a $250 deposit, do a credit application, and the biggest thing is that you must take delivery. So the first step is making sure you know of all of the different incentives that could be eligible and available for you right now. Model 3, 0%, Model Y, 1.99%. But the big ones are going to be like these everyday America's Heroes ones that you can get on top of it as well, like $1,000 off for military, which is also going to be students, teachers, and also first responders as well. So that's pretty big depending on it because it's verified through ID Me. And on top of that, separately, there's a Lyft driver program, which you can get $1,000 in credits right off the cuff. And if you do drivers or do 100 drives, you get $2,000 or $1,000 after that, or $1,000 in credits after that. And there's other ones that are out there. We won't go these line by line, but you can hit the pause on the screen if you want to watch it directly for yourself. The second one is being knowledgeable about state and local incentives because your local utility, your local city might actually layer on some more incentives for you as well. So here's a great website. You want to go type it in, Electric for All, not sponsored in any sort of way. But what's cool about this is that you can quickly just put in your zip code and then it will try and search for incentives that are local to your area. Because like in our instance, our utility company will give you like a couple $1,000s if you're buying a used Tesla that you could also get on top of to qualify with that as well. And of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle. Or if you're already getting full self-driving, it actually does give us credit. So thank you to everybody that's used a Tesla referral code in the past and in the future. The next step to go through this really quickly is you're going to go to the order page for Tesla just to see what options are out there that you could choose. It's very simple, actually. It's really color, exterior color, interior color. We've got like the wheels, and also you can add full self-driving, and that's really about it for Model 3 or Model Y. Even like the higher packages, they don't really make it too complicated, which is really nice. The next step after that, though, is that you're not going to place, definitely do not place your deposit on this page. Do not put in the $250 deposit. The next step after this is I want you to go to get pre-qualified, which is right here. This is going to make you do like a super soft inquiry check. If you already know your credit is stellar and you have nothing to worry about, then you can skip this step. But if you're on the fence, this is where I want you to go next, just to make sure that you can be able to get approved for it. And if you are still on the fence, you're going to want a big amount down payment. So that's like 10 to 20% down, maybe even on the higher end, 20%. So after you figure out what options you want, you're going to want to be pretty flexible because right now Tesla is doing options credit in which they're basically waiving certain costs like exterior paint or interior colors so that you can get into a quicker vehicle sooner. So I'm going to ask you to go to the new inventory page, and the quick tip right here is you're going to have to change one default setting, and that is you're going to go hit click your zip code right here, and you're going to change this to all deliverable. When you change it to that, it actually shows you more vehicles, maybe even vehicles that have a bigger discount. And then that way you can try and lock one down and secure one. Or you could go back to the order page and try and order like a super base one and then try and talk to a Tesla advisor to try and see if they can switch you to another vehicle. The next step after this is you probably are going to need to have, or going to have a trade-in, or you're selling your existing vehicle. And that's why we've partnered with getmethevin.com. This is one of the websites that are kind of like CarMax and Carvana. And the goal here is to get you maximum value. And they're also doing a $25,000 cash giveaway right now. And so I would definitely take your vehicle information, go to the link down below in the description for Get Me The VIN and fill it out so that you can see if they can beat whatever offer you're already getting out there, or at the end of the day, get you maximum value for your trade-in vehicle or whether you're selling a vehicle. So definitely check it out, getmethevin.com. Or if you're in the Tennessee area, hit up Chip at Electric Vehicles and Car Sale, which is also down below, so he can get you maximum value down below. The next step is insurance. And so really you've got two low cost providers. You could do Costco, which I personally recommend. Unfortunately, Costco is not in California anymore, but Costco, if it is available, there's people that have reported back saving hundreds of dollars from switching to Costco with that. If you don't have Costco, then try Tesla insurance. If you don't have Tesla insurance, then you're going to have to go through the normie type of situations, which is going to be like Geico, Progressive, State Farm, and all the other ones. And, it could be a roll of a dice, but I will tell you this, that usually insurance for a Tesla or an electric vehicle is going to be 20 to 30% higher than whatever you're paying currently for like a regular vehicle. And it's luxury insurance type of pricing. And so we've done polls on the channel where the average cost for insurance for a Tesla is going to be around 200 to 250, on the low end, like 150 a month at the end of the day. The next step before buying your Tesla is I strongly recommend getting a wall connector set up at your house. Having owning or having access to a dedicated, consistent level 2, whether it's at your home or work, is crucial to the ownership experience of an electric vehicle, Tesla vehicle. If you're going to be relying on Tesla supercharging, I would actually not recommend you getting a Tesla, because it is not worth the time investment for you to go to superchargers, even if it's free, to burn your time doing that. And so I would strongly recommend a Tesla wall connector if you're looking for a resource to get one of these at a lower cost. We actually can get you one of these for $385 shipped. Send me a DM on Instagram so I can point you in the right direction. And if you're in the local Los Angeles area, definitely hit up Smart Plug EV, which is a friend, and he's the owner. Mario is great because he's actually a Tesla authorized electrician. And so definitely hit him up down below in the description, or even on this website, or his phone number, or even on Instagram, and ask for the dentist deal so that he can hook you up. So hopefully that was a quick TLDR on everything and anything, like the quick 5 steps or quick 6 steps before you pick up your Tesla. Of course, there's way more. And then of course, at the same time, when you're at delivery, there's steps that you need to take as well, with like pre-delivery tasks and making sure you get your J plug and all these other things as well that can be added on top of it. Well, hopefully that was a good starting point for you all. I mean, at this point, there is certainly a rush for you to get into your Tesla by the end of the month. So you're probably trying to crunch time, and you might have forgot about some of these things, some of these steps that you need to do before buying your Tesla. But let us know if you have any questions down below in the comments or in the live stream chat. I know you're hunting for a deal on a Tesla, but what if I told you could get one free now this month? Say hello to Mini Revs, the ultimate Tesla miniature company. These aren't just toys, they're crazy cool, insanely accurate replicas that bring Tesla cutting edge design right to your desk. Check out this epic black Cybertruck that even has a little ATV. And right now, Mini Revs is running an amazing giveaway. Use promo code Dennis when ordering your Mini Rev and get 10% off, and 2 random orders this month will get a free Cybertruck with their order. So check out Mini Revs down below in the description, and don't miss your chance to win a free Tesla Cybertruck. Big thanks to Mini Revs for partnering with us, and let's get back on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Yeah, and if you take a look at their website, they got plenty of Teslas and other vehicles as well. So we checked in with them the other day. Only one person has ordered so far. So this is a good chance that some of you might be able to win a free Mini Revs with purchase by the end of, or the month that this contest is running and everything.